Good evening. My name is Dr. Raina Hinman, and I am the principal of Red Creek High School. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2023 Red Creek Commencement Ceremony. Before we begin, please note that there are exits on the perimeter of the auditorium to be used if there is an emergency. Also, we ask right now, could you please silence any devices that may create unwanted interruptions in tonight's ceremony. Thank you. At this time, I would like to invite Dakota Roberts and Max Burns to the podium. Both young men have enlisted in the United States Marine Corps. Tonight, it would be my honor to have them lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand. Good evening. I am honored and privileged to be here before you tonight to recognize the graduates of the class of 2023. You are the first class that I've had the honor of being with all 4 years of high school. Your experiences in the last 4 years have been quite different from those who have walked the stage before you. After only 6 months of being in high school as freshmen, you were forced to navigate your education through a global pandemic. Online learning, Chromebooks, Zoom meetings, and Google Classroom were just parts of finding your way through high school. Those have changed the way that you have learned throughout your time here. I remember my first day back after the shutdown without students, and the halls were empty and dark. It was so incredibly quiet, and there was a sadness because the halls of Red Creek High School were missing all of you. The highlight was when we got to welcome you all back. The place where we are today reminds me of the energy and the excitement of high school and the spirit that you all bring to our school community. What you have accomplished is no small feat. It's been a long journey through the ups and downs of high school, and I hope that you can say that you are proud of what you were able to accomplish throughout your time at Red Creek High School. High school is made of moments. Sitting with friends at lunch, homecoming, competitions, athletic games, clubs, musical endeavors, field trips, the prom, and the senior trip, moving up day, that's huge here, and all of the things that make Red Creek what it is. I shared a few weeks ago with some students that after being out of high school over 25 years, I found out tonight it was really 27, I remember those moments like they were yesterday. I hope that you have taken the time to make moments memorable, to be with people who lift you up and have made your time here special, because you are now part of the legacy that is Red Creek. Your next journey is just that. It's yours. Whether you're going to attend college at a 2- or 4-year institution, attend a trade school, go straight into the workforce, or become a respected member of our military, the journey that you embark on next, it's yours. Know that you have the support of your family, your community, and your school community. All of those pieces play a part and helped to get you where you are right now, and it will help you with where to go in the future. But the most important piece of this is you. Your drive, your desires, your motivation, and your will to become whatever it is you want to be will help you decide what your future holds. Something that was never told to me when I was growing up is that you have the opportunity to change your mind. Don't be afraid to do that. If there's any advice that I can give to you today as you embark on the next phase of your life, it's that it's okay to change your mind. At 18 years old, nobody's expecting you to know exactly what you want to do. And many times what you decide right now, it's not where you end up. I always thought I was going to be a classroom teacher for my entire career, and here I am today, privileged to be part of your high school career. Change is scary, the unknown is scary, but change is okay. Remember, to be happy is an ultimate goal in life. When you're happy doing something, it makes it so much easier. When you pick a career or a job, when you decide on a college or a trade school, when you choose the opportunity to serve our country, you make that choice because it's about what makes you happy and what fits your life. No matter what you choose to do and wherever you choose to embark on in your life, know that your family is proud of you and your community is proud of you. And most of all, we at school, we're very proud of you. We're proud of not only what you've accomplished to this point, but for what is yet to come. It's important that you remember in your life as you accomplish those steps to becoming an adult that you will ultimately be, change is inevitable, and it helps you become exactly who you were meant to be. On behalf of the staff, the faculty, the administration, and all of the people associated with the Red Creek Central School District, I'd like to congratulate the class of 2023 on their special day. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium Senior Honor Speaker and this year's class valedictorian, Ms. Kendra Prosser.
Hello, and thank you all for coming tonight to celebrate the class of 2023 at our graduation ceremony. Before I begin my speech, I'd like to take a moment to take a picture with our class. Do you guys want to take a .5? Okay. I would like to start off by taking a moment for all of us to thank everyone who has supported us on our journey to where we are today. Family members for their constant support and always believing in us, friends who are there for us through good times and stressful times, teachers who have supported us with our education, support staff for all of their work around the school and with the students, and administrators for supporting the teachers as well as the students. Make sure to take a moment and thank yourselves as well, because you are the reason that you are here on this stage today. One person in particular that I believe deserves a special thank you is Mrs. Zeck. As our class advisor, Mrs. Zeck has spent countless hours planning fun activities for us to do, as well as joining us in the fun. Along with the hard work behind the scenes, Mrs. Zeck is someone who many of the seniors have found comfort with throughout the years. Mrs. Zeck, I want to sincerely thank you for everything you have done for all of us this year. This journey has truly been long, with both ups and downs, but it is through every moment that we are shaped into who we are today. One of the biggest things that we faced as a class during our time in high school was COVID-19. The pandemic cut our freshman year in half, and our sophomore year was spent mostly over Zoom classes. Junior year took place in school with masks, and finally, senior year. Senior year has somehow been our most normal year of high school. Through these experiences of not being able to be in school with all of our peers and having to learn virtually, we were able to persevere and adapt to changes. Not only will this make interesting stories for our futures, but it has taught us that even when things may be uncertain, we are able to make it through. COVID-19 also taught us the important lesson that the future is not always how you think it will be. Everything is subject to change, and it is critical to be able to at least try to adapt to these changes. Our high school education has come to fruition, and now we go our separate ways, most of us unsure about our futures. Some of us plan to go to college or the workforce or even the military. My advice to everyone is that no matter what you choose to do, always believe in yourself. The future may be something that you have never imagined, so making sure that you have faith in yourselves at all times is key to success. Remember to try and live life to the fullest, because your life is what you make of it. As we move on to the next chapters in our lives, remember everything that you have learned from your time here. And I don't mean to remember everything we were taught in math, English, history, and science. I mean all of the life lessons we learned along the way. Remember the work ethic that many of us have learned while working towards success in our classes. Remember the friendships that were formed as well as the ones that were lost. Remember everything you endured that forced you to grow into the person that you now are. Some of us had a positive experience in high school, others of us not as much, and some of us in between. No matter how much you liked or disliked your time here, one thing you can always take away from it is what it taught you as a person. The future holds endless possibilities for every single one of us. No matter how you choose to live your life, try to always pursue your passions, make a difference in the world around you, and most importantly, do not take a single day for granted. We have the power to steer our own futures. We get to decide our own paths. So let's take all of the life lessons we have learned throughout our time in school and use them to guide us forward to the rest of our lives. I'd like to end with a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt. "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Thank you.
There are graduates today who have gone above and beyond academically. We recognize those students tonight with the wearing of special cords and stoles. Students, when I call your group, please stand with your group to be recognized. Students who are wearing white stoles are members of the Senior National Honor Society. Please stand. You may be seated. Students wearing red and gold cords are members of the National Spanish Honor Society Red Creek Chapter. Please stand. You may be seated. Students who are wearing red, white, and blue cords are members of the New York State Science Honor Society. Please stand. You may be seated. Students wearing pink cords are wearing them in honor of their service in the music department. Please stand. You may be seated. Students wearing blue and gold cords are members of the Business and Marketing Honor Society. Please stand. You may be seated. Congratulations on your memberships to these honor societies. We also have students wearing gold, silver, and bronze cords. Students wearing gold cords are summa cum laude with a grade point average of 95 to 100. Students wearing silver cords are magna cum laude with a grade point average of 92 to 94.9. Students wearing bronze cords are cum laude with a grade point average of 90 to 91.9. These students have been denoted and recognized in your programs. Students with these cords, would you please stand to be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. We will now recognize several students for their academic achievements. Students, as I read your name, please stand up. I ask audience that you please hold your applause until every name has been called. In addition to the requirements for a Regents diploma, some students passed a final exam in 3 years in a foreign language or completed a 5-unit course sequence in technology, business, or fine arts, and passed the Common Core Algebra 2 examination. These students will be receiving an advanced Regents diploma. Would the following students please stand? Karis Evans, Hunter Hicks, Madeline Jones, Hannah MacArthur, Jacob Madigan, Alita Mercer, and Tyler Uberu. The following students have received an advanced Regents diploma with mastery in science and the New York State Seal of Biliteracy: Kendra Prosser and David Southwick. You may be seated. The following student received an advanced Regents diploma with mastery in mathematics, science, and the New York State Seal of Biliteracy: Mackenzie Morrison. You may be seated. The following student received an Advanced Regents Diploma with the New York State Seal of Biliteracy, Lucas Holbrook. You may be seated. The following student received a Regents Diploma with the New York State Seal of Biliteracy, Talia Maurizio. You may be seated. The following students have received career and technical endorsements in their programs of study at the Wayne Technical and Career Center. Please stand and be recognized when I call your name. Damian Brown for Power Mechanics. Jacob Madigan, Culinary. Madeline Mayville, Conservation. Lizetta Myers, Animal Science. And Kaylee Sidman Soper, Cosmetology. You may be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Matthew Van Orman, our incoming Superintendent of Schools.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, faculty members, proud parents, and of course, our graduating class of 2023. I stand before you today as the newly appointed superintendent, filled with a profound sense of pride and excitement. This is a momentous occasion for each and every one of you as you gather here to celebrate the culmination of your years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. I am truly honored to be a part of this remarkable milestone in your lives. First and foremost, let me extend my heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2023. Today we recognize not only your academic achievements, but also your personal growth, your resilience, and your unwavering commitment to success. Throughout your journey, you have faced numerous challenges, but you have demonstrated time and time again that you possess the strength and the determination to overcome them. Your high school years have been filled with unforgettable memories and experiences. From late night study sessions to spirited pep rallies, from athletic victories to artistic performances. You have truly made the most of your time here. These moments have shaped you not just as students, but as well-rounded individuals ready to take on the world. It is also important to acknowledge the immense support you have received along the way. To the teachers, staff, thank you for your dedication and guidance, for fostering an environment of learning and growth. To the parents, guardians, and family members, thank you for your unwavering love and encouragement, for believing in these graduates even when they may have doubted themselves. Your presence here today is a testament to the power of community and to the impact it can have on shaping young minds. I have the unique perspective of serving this group of students as their middle school principal, then as their high school principal during their 9th and 10th grade years, and now I have the honor of addressing the class of 2023 as they walk across the stage as graduates. I have witnessed firsthand the immense potential that lies within our schools and within each one of you. I have seen firsthand your struggles, your triumphs, your growth, your excitement as individuals and as a class. Our education system has been designed to empower you, to equip you with the knowledge and skills necessary to navigate the challenges of the future. But beyond academics, it is our responsibility to cultivate creative thinking, empathy, and a sense of global citizenship within each of you. These qualities will enable you to become compassionate leaders, agents of change who contribute positively to our society. As you embark on the next chapter of your lives, remember that success is not solely defined by grades or accolades. It is the pursuit of passion, the fulfillment of purpose, and the impact you have on the lives of others that truly matters. Take risks, embrace failure as a stepping stone to growth, and never lose sight of your dreams. While you may be leaving this familiar environment, always remember the lessons learned within our halls. Cherish the friendships you have made, for they are the bonds that will sustain you through life's challenges. Embrace diversity and inclusivity, for our differences are what makes us strong. And above all, remember the importance of kindness and empathy in a world that can often be indifferent. Today we celebrate not just an end, but also a beginning. You are equipped with the tools to shape your own destiny, to make a difference in the lives of others, and to leave an indelible mark on the world. Believe in yourselves, for you are capable of achieving greatness. In closing, let me express my utmost pride in each and every one of you. I am inspired by your achievements and excited by the limitless possibilities that lie ahead. Congratulations, class of 2023. May your journey be filled with joy, success, and an unwavering commitment to making a difference. Thank you and congratulations.
At this time, I would like to please welcome the class of 2023 commencement speaker, Mr. Derek Damask, a Red Creek graduate who walked this very stage just 20 years ago in 2003. Mr. Damask started his professional career as a technology teacher. After that, he transitioned into administrative roles as a middle school principal and then high school assistant principal. He is currently the assistant superintendent for curriculum and instruction at the Wayne Central School District. Mr. Damask is a doctoral candidate at the Warner School of Education at the University of Rochester currently, and has competed in several Ironman competitions in the United States and Canada, and he also qualified to participate in the Boston Marathon this year. In high school, Mr. Damask was an avid athlete, playing basketball and soccer throughout his career. His high school dream was to become a pilot in the U.S. Air Force after he decided he was too short for professional basketball. He was sponsored by our senator at the time to attend the United States Air Force Academy, and his path changed, and he attended Norwich University for a semester, and then MCC, and then finally landed at SUNY Oswego for undergraduate work, and then at St. John Fisher for his master's work. Mr. Damask has done motivational speaking on both education and physical health, particularly surrounding a plant-based lifestyle. Outside of work, he's a devoted husband and a dog dad to his German Shepherd named Marv, as in Levy. Very excited. We have a die-hard Bills fan in the house. For those of you that get that reference, please welcome to the stage Mr. Derek Damask.
Thank you very much. I don't know where all that information came from. I got a mole somewhere. So good evening, Rams, parents, teachers, community members, and most importantly this evening, fellow graduates from Red Creek Central. Congratulations to each of you for whatever it has taken to get you to this moment. My name is Derek Damask, and I am a very proud graduate of Red Creek Central's class of 2003. There was a time when saying that really didn't seem like it was that long ago. I think tonight officially ends that reality. 20 years. It goes fast. Nevertheless, I am humbled to be standing here sharing this moment with you all tonight on what is sure to be a memory that will last you a lifetime. We are blessed in this life to have defining moments that stand out from the others, and tonight is among them to be sure. For the last several weeks, I've thought about what I could share with you tonight that would be meaningful, memorable, worthwhile, and perhaps most importantly for some, not too darn long. I promise I'll do my best to accomplish each. I've spent the better part of my waking life around studying, discussing, and living in schools. I haven't quite really left. Over the last few years, I have been saddened by some of the headlines and themes about our schools, our students, and our world in general. We've heard about learning loss, the rise of anxiety, and the mental health crisis. our polarized, politicized world, climate catastrophes, and pandemics. Our review of even this abbreviated list paints a foreboding image of our future. And while I won't say that none of those things have any truth, what I refuse to accept is that they tell the whole story. I see a very different world that awaits you, one that is inherently beautiful, full of worthy challenges that demand the best of us. A world that stands ready to expand for you if you'll be open enough to see it. One where kindness, courage, patience, and belonging are central to the progress that we will find a way to achieve together. While this seems daunting or even impossible, the doomsday writers who hijack these partial truths fail to recognize the indomitable nature of the human spirit. No, I'm not in denial, nor do I suffer from toxic positivity, but rather I'm an optimist. Dr. Michael Gervais, a guru of human performance, shared, "I haven't met a world-class thinker or doer who isn't fundamentally optimistic." And there's a mechanism at play for why this is the case. You see, if you allow it, you can quickly fall into this scarcity-driven, fear-inducing worldview that forces you into a reaction or a fight-or-flight model of thinking. This will impact every decision you make or don't make, every interaction you have, and the path you choose for yourself. It will impact the very nature of who you are. However, if you find a way to tune into yourself and the innate wisdom that you were born with, one that is on display in every moment from the beauty and intelligence of nature, you can rise above that quite literally. You see, you determine your experience in life. You are an agent in this as opposed to at the whip's end of your external world. It is both freeing and scary to accept or realize that you are not born into a predetermined life. You are the author. Not your genetics, not your parents, not your friends, you. So how, you might ask, can you seize that? You seize control, plan for it, and accept nothing less. Here's how I've been able to do that, or at least try. Number one, sleep. Make sure you get enough and never neglect it. It is the foundation for every waking moment of your life, and every system of your body is enhanced through sleep. Eat real food. No, Takis are not real, but they're very popular. I've eaten a whole food plant-based diet for more than a decade, and it has changed my life for the better. You should check it out. Move your body. You should elevate your heart rate, and if you can, sweat every single day. We are designed to be active, and the rewards are built in, and too many to describe. I've trained for and competed in Ironman triathlons, which consist of a 2.4-mile swim, a 112-mile bike ride, and a 26.2-mile marathon run to finish all of those things consecutively. And no, you absolutely do not have to do that, but you should move your body and thank yourself after. Your mood will follow this action. Number 4, get outside. You can combine this with any of the others wherever possible, but breathing in fresh air and connecting to the countless benefits of being in nature will change your life, spark your curiosity, and put you in touch with that innate wisdom I spoke about earlier. Number 5, find community. We thrive in community. If you don't have one, build one. Build lasting and meaningful friendships and invest in family. It's what life is all about. Be a good daughter, son, sister, brother, niece, nephew, and friend. Treat others compassionately, and I promise it will bless you and everyone you interact with. If you can take care of those few things, you will be bringing forth the best version of yourself to whatever challenges life throws your way. And I'm sure this class knows a thing or two about overcoming challenges. We've heard about them tonight already. You've had perhaps the most interrupted and asterisk-worthy high school experience in generations. You've been thrust into a situation that you had no control over and had precious defining moments fundamentally altered or taken away. Yet here we are. You found a way. For some of you, you had to juggle your academics, sports, jobs, family, and life commitments to get you to this finish line. You had to prioritize and likely make sacrifices within that prioritization. For you, you have earned this and the right to be proud of this defining moment. It likely means most for you in direct proportion to the commitment that you poured in. For others, maybe you didn't do a great job of those juggling acts. Maybe you were human and you were susceptible to the allure of the easier path. Should I read this assignment or write this paper or go hang out with my friends? Should I pick up this book or pick up my phone? For you, maybe you barely made it. Maybe this moment hasn't quite defined your best or demonstrated what you are actually capable of when you truly engage. And that's okay. Because while this is a defining moment, it will not be your last. Whoever you are and whichever path most closely aligns with your experience, life awaits you. You get to choose how you spend your time. Life happens in the moment you're living, not in the past and not next week, but right now. And each of these moments awaits your destiny, and not in a cliche way. We often see great accomplishments at the culmination, and we rarely see how they were painstakingly built through the anonymous actions of the day-to-day. How we spend our time is up to us. We can invest this time or we can spend this time. Invested time is that which pays dividends down the road. Reading, studying, working out, or being fully present with family are examples of invested time. Spent time is scrolling through social media, watching a show, shopping aimlessly. Basically, casually passing time for the immediate benefit versus the long term. And the goal here is not to live like a monk or deny any enjoyment. It's quite the opposite. Find a ratio that maximizes your invested time and be fully present as you spend the rest. As author Martha Trolley Curtin said, "Time you enjoy wasting is not wasted time." I told you I had a lot to say, and I can't wrap this up without sharing two other things. The first, find finish lines every day, somehow. Motivation is a fickle thing. When you have it, you can take on the world. But without it, you can find yourself in quicksand. Nothing feeds motivation like success, and nothing feels more like success than crossing a finish line. And to be clear, a finish line does not have to be a literal one in a formal race. It doesn't even have to be an accomplishment. Finish lines are as simple as making your bed, finishing a chapter in a book, finishing your assignment, knocking out a morning run. No matter what it is, set your intention and make it happen. It will fuel future victories. And finally, and this is something that my graduating self would never have dreamed of saying, read. I hope you have heard this throughout your experience here, and I recognize that it may not have sunk in yet because it certainly hadn't for me. But truly, reading is a superpower. It will give you access to the sum total of human knowledge and experience. It will open your eyes for things you don't have time, money, or opportunity to experience and provide context to enrich those you can. It can both satisfy and ignite your curiosity while imparting wisdom. And as you prepare to head off this stage and out of these doors for the last time as one group, take a moment and look around you and take this in. It's crazy to think, but this group, exactly as it exists here tonight, will never be the same again. And you will never be together in this way again. You will, however, walk out of here with a common bond as Red Creek alumni, one I am proud to share with you. I hope this is something you will be as proud of as I have been. Being from Red Creek has blessed me in more ways than I can count. Besides my own good fortune to have a large family close by, this town was like one big extended family. I still come back from time to time and see that same level of support. This town is a special place, and I reflect often on the quality of education that I received from this school. I had some of the best teachers I could ever ask for, teachers who genuinely cared about the success of their students, teachers that opened up the school on a snow day to work on Science Olympiad projects, coaches that were moved to tears with the commitment to their players' success. Each of you is armed with an education that would rival any if you went about it the right way. This school has done its best to prepare you for what lies ahead, so despite the size of our school or the affluence of our community in comparison to some others, know that you have every advantage you need to pursue any dream you have the courage to dream. With that, I'd like to close with one last challenge. After tonight and throughout the rest of your life, you will most certainly be asked the following question no fewer than 1,000 times by a variety of folks who will cross your path in the future. So, where are you from? And my challenge to you is that you will do as I have when asked that very same question. Stand up a little straighter, tip your chin ever so slightly up, pinch your shoulder blades back just a little bit, puff out your chest, and answer proudly, I'm from Red Creek. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Mr. Demes. At this time, I would like to acknowledge our top 5 seniors in the class of 2023. Tonight, they will receive a plaque that symbolizes their outstanding scholastic achievement. Please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all names are called. Kendra Prosser, Mackenzie Morissette, David Southwick, Alita Mercer, and Hannah MacArthur. At this time, the top 5 will be presenting our composite.
The presentation of the class composite is a tradition in Red Creek. By presenting this composite, the class of 2023 will join many other classes that are hanging in the hallways of the foyer and the community center, some of which are sitting in this auditorium right now. Generations of families are represented in these composites, and the students pictured are the foundation of our community. We are proud to continue this tradition.
The easel's a little tricky. Now here's what you've all been waiting for. Mrs. Madigan, Red Creek School Board President, at this time, it gives us great pleasure to present the class of 2023 for graduation.
Kendra Lee Prosser. Mackenzie Ann Morissette. David Bernard Southwick. Alita Lexi Mercer. Hannah Kathleen MacArthur. Donica Anaya. Trevor Lee Baker. Ethan Nathan Bauer. Ethan Lee Thomas Blanchard. Michaela Brooke Bliss. Caleb Ray Broderick. Colby James Sincerbo. Damian Allen Brown. Jace Roman Brown. Max Enoch Burns. Braden Davis Chambers. Oliver Marie DeFelice. Evans. Amber Donna Fawcett. Christian Matthew Fensky. Jacob William Frank Jr. Gemini Avon Hawthorne. Hunter Edward Hicks. Lucas James Holbrook. Lucas Robert Jones. Madeline Ann Jones. Jacob Reeves Madigan. Mateo Manning. Talia Morgan Marizio. Madeline Renee Mayville. Keely Ann McConkey. Sabrina Esther Mendez. Lizetta Bell Myers. Kelsey Amber Parmenter. Dakota James Roberts. Lillian Ruth Robinson. Nathaniel Gregory Santiago. Winter Dawn Shaver. Kaylee Catherine Louise Sidman Soper. Heath Spires II. Aiden James Taylor. Carter Alan Tompkins. Morgan Carol Tompkins. Tyler Daniel Uberu. Wyatt Daniel Vega. And Jordan Kent Furberg.
At this time, would the student body please stand? With your right hand, please move your tassels from the right side to the left side of your cap. As a very proud Red Creek High School principal, I now declare you graduates of the Red Creek Central School District. Congratulations to all of you.